God works on that when we allow Him to, because God will not impose His will over yours. God will do only what we let. When I was in the hospital with COVID, in ICU, alone, and all I said was, Lord, you can heal me. And immediately, when I said that, He healed me instantaneously. I knew that I was healed. And I called the doctor, and he had left. He was in his office, and I got through somehow I got through the doctor and spoke to him, because you always are met by the answering service. You're always met by the receptionist and then the nurse. But I got through, and I said, I'm healed. I said, I can go home now. He said, you're healed from COVID. He said, sir, you're on 14 ounces of oxygen. We're about to put you into a chamber. And I said, no, I'm healed. I'm telling you, the Lord healed me. And he said, if you can maintain, because I had an oxygen machine here at home, he said, if you can maintain 4 ounces of oxygen, he said, I'll let you go home. So I took it upon myself and turned the oxygen down to 4 liters of oxygen. And I maintained it. And the nurse came in and said, what are you doing, Mr. Hernandez? She said, you need to leave this where I said it. And I said, I'm healed already. And I spoke with a doctor, and I have an agreement that he said that if I was able to maintain 4 liters of oxygen, I can go home. And she turned it back up, and she said, I haven't heard nothing. She said, when he calls, then I'll turn it down. Well, she walked out, and I turned it back down. And then she finally heard from the doctor and came back, and she said, oh, you turned it down. Well, the doctor finally sent the orders in. And I said, and I'm going to go home. I told him that I was going home. He said, yes. She said that if you maintain these 4 liters of oxygen for 4 hours, you can go home. So I called my wife at 6 o'clock in the morning. I said, come get me. And my wife was there by 7 o'clock in the morning, waiting for me to get out. And they didn't, of course, by the time the paperwork and everything, we ended up leaving somewhere about 1 o'clock. My point is that He heard me and He healed me. But He will not impose His will over mine. I said, Lord, you can heal me. And in the permissive sense, I said, Lord, you can heal me. And